draft, because not only do they have a lot of disengaged tools, but they have a lot of ways to navigate this dive comp that G2 have drafted for themselves, because with the dash from the Ahri, with the teleport, with the scuttle crab. So hang on, I say that. Labrov actually looking for a dive in mid lane.
Charmed and disarmed in the mid lane there as Perkz does get a decent bit of damage. Caps trying to see if he can flick back Haru, who flashes away after tanking up actually nothing whatsoever. They're just toying with him underneath the tower. Labrov finally comes in.
Perkz is looking for a roam up towards top.
Yeah, doesn't have ult, but doesn't need it. Broken Blade so far pushed up here, does land the flawless duet. Doesn't mean, though, you do not have yourself a stun to try and stop this one here. I think Broken Blade knows it. He's probably almost certainly going to be going down. You need to be careful, though. Still need to land some of these abilities here as Perkz still has got himself a little bit of movement speed there with the W. Lands the flawless duet. Flash in. They're going to try and get him down. He's trying to turn it back. They had to use a lot more time.
Yesterday, we praised them for their strong early game, and we're seeing it once again today. They have advantages top. They have advantages mid, and the bot lane.
Are we very aware that he has no vision?
Broken Blade, no flash, remember. Oh, good pillar.
Good, very good pillar. Alphari has not used the ultimate just yet, though. As you can see, Broken Blade being slowed down, nowhere to go, and he is going to be taken out, donated to the Alphari top.
Talked about this, trying to continue shutting this Irelia down. G2 have sent members to respond. Here comes Caps with the ult.
Yeah, they're going to try and make this one work with the Weaver's wall. The Turtle does get popped down, but you can see now already the damage coming in. Alphari forced to use ultimate. There's a hostile takeover, but a 4-man knockup here from Targarus' ultimate means that Vitality are a little bit scattered. They can't fully commit to the tower just yet, but they have a minion wave. It finally falls down, so now your security is gone. G2, Targamas running away from Haru, who eventually says, right, you live for another day. You've got 3 members up here. Black is just not even joining it. He's PvE. So this is going to be a 5v4 at best here for G2. These health bars are going low, and Broken Blade's getting stacked up. They're going to try and go in. The bailout's not good enough. There's Haru following, and finally Broken Blade goes down into 2-for-1 trade. Not quite able to get the execution with the Heartbreaker. Caps goes golden, but it's only to delay the inevitable. A double kill comes in for Labrov.
And Vitality finds at this point, you think, oh, they can run away with it. But then the resurrection comes through from Labrov to buy him a little bit more time.
How they want to play as a unit.
Remember that Europe does have 4 seeds at Worlds this year, and the high yourself the Kraken Slayer, and he's going to now be one of the primary win conditions for G2.
Targamas goes in, but the rest of G2 were not ready. Nope. And that's just going to be a very easy kill donated over to Perkz.
They had that
I've seen bigger throws this weekend coming in as we see Shelly finally get to come in onto the mid lane, but there's going to be a fight off onto the side here, so Alphari's going to have to try and bounce away. As we can see now, Haru a little bit separated. The hostile takeover only going to land really onto Jankos, and they're going to be able to try and take down Alphari as well. While this is happening, though, you do have Perkz who TP'd in for that kill on top side, kind of just pushing in. Shutdown does go over, though, to G2, and Shelly gets to do 2 head bops. And that keeps her happy and safe. Well, not safe, she's dead.
Does get charmed.
Well, speaking of another person going to be dead there, you can see now Perkz trying to see if he can make this one work, but Caps, good flash over the wall, but you got so much mobility here on the Ahri. So difficult to get away once they actually land the CC.
And Perkz able to kill his former teammate. I was worried. The Ahri into Taliyah matchup can be difficult because of that stun, but you saw Perkz dash through the stun and say, I don't care. My teammates
like kind of unperturbed, keeping all that pressure coming in.
They're actually going to use this to convert it into a tier 2 in the mid lane, transition that into the bot side jungle, steal away all these camps. Very well played.
Target was taking a fair bit of damage, but they've cleared the waves. So, yes, you do lose the tier 2 in mid. It is traded for tier 1, but Charm lands. It's going to be a pretty common sight for Caps right now. He's really not been winning out on this matchup in mid as Perkz really starting to put down the hurt. And honestly, you can't walk forward without vision because you will just get bursted out.
I mean, I have to say that the jungle gap this game has been so massive. That single attempt from Jankos in the bot lane was just so massive in terms of the impact of the game because of what Haru was able to do off the back of that. The repeated
20 minutes in the game could be huge. Here we go, Jankos. Oh, he's a little bit too late to the trigger, and he's a damage there. As we can see, ooh, Jankos got onto the back of the pit. Now Vitality.
Whoa.
They don't know where they need to go, and you can see them, they're scattered. They're kind of making this one. Labrov flashes over. Haru tries to kill him off as well, but we can see Caps is already dead. Flackett now trying to be the carry here, and he shotguns himself onto the backside. Perkz, though, has got so much mobility, it's so difficult. Jankos has been exhausted, and Perkz Perks picks up a double. The hostile takeover is good, but not good enough to try and keep Vitality in this fight. Flacken, you are the man. You have to be the reason G2 stay in this, but there's just too much in Vitality's wallet, and they are slapping.
And look to secure a big win over G2.
Let's have a look at this fight, because it's very scattered, but Yanko's does use the stopwatch, because very telegraph positioning there. You can put the seismic shove underneath it, but it does keep the pressure on top of G2. They are starting to utilize a lot of these used flashes, though, as Haru taken very, very low, and Vitality, they're not quite as clean as they were about 5 minutes ago. This is getting a little bit scrappy. Oh, Perks. Ooh, he had an exit plan.
That's a very Perks playstyle. He loves to play on the edge. He's looking for every opportunity that he can. The poke continues to come down from Kazi.
Oh, Targamas. Oh!
Once again, he gets away with no health. But Vitality, that should be enough to get the siege. The problem is they don't have a wave right now. They're going to rotate up towards top, but there are minions getting in the way. So G2, they're holding strong for now.
Yeah, this is a Red Bull Baron power play that is doing well, but not as well as you would expect for a team that is 10,000 gold ahead. As we can see, Dragon spawning in 16 seconds. They want to try and go for it, but Haru's been caught. You can see Caps now trying to make this one work, but he's just deleted. Little bit of CC, and he's got nowhere to go. Burn it down and get themselves the Hex Soul regardless. So, G2, do you try and go for a Hail Mary? They jump onto Labrov, who flashes away. He will end up going down. No, he won't, because he's got the bailout. And this is Vitality slaughtering G2. There's nothing to be done. G2 have been routed and thoroughly spanked in this game.
Vitality dominate the fight once again. 17 kills to 2, 12k the gold lead. An absolute stomp from Vitality as they look to move into tied second place.
Pretty sure that's the first, or maybe even the second Weaver's Wall I've seen from Caps all game. He has been muted, invisible to the entirety of this game, and right now he's the only one standing between Vitality and a win against G2. It will take down Labrov, the big shutdown going over to the side of Caps, but is it enough? Your base is in tatters. It won't be the end of the game just yet, but
0 and 5. He is looking to end this game deathless, as he will get a big win over his former team.
Cap's going to be able to cleanse there. Perks goes golden with the Zhonya's. We can see now Haru trying to keep everybody away. They do get down Targamas, but not quite able to get the Heartbreaker down. It's going to be G2 breaking their own hearts. Everyone is going to fall. Nobody will die on the side of Vitality. And G2 have been beaten, bruised, and Vitality will stand victorious as they take down the MSI representatives.
Vitality with a monumental win will move to 8 wins. They will move into second place and they will shut down G2.